Give at Marks with Mike's podcast a shout out. Shout out!
Hey yo!
What a maneuver! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? The irresistible force meeting the...
Yo! You already know what it is by the sound of my voice. You already know. It's your boy, Mr. 6'9". JT back in this piece once again. And right now I am rolling with the unofficial, official intern. What's going on, Mr. Casanova?
Not a whole lot, man. Just glad the roads are clear outside. Still cold, but you know, it is what it is. It's Ohio weather.
Fuck that snow. And
exactly.
Of course, if y'all can see right there to the top of your screen on the right, I am joined by the up-and-coming, should I say, the Indies Wrestling Power Couple. I'm just going to throw that out there, even though they don't claim it. I'm going to go ahead and put it out. It's whatever. But with that being said, look, I am rolling with one of the baddest females inside the game. We got Joseline Navarro one more time on the show for the fourth time. And then back again for that re-up. Yes, I am rolling with Isaiah Broner. What's going on?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
So it's a first. This is the first time ever we done had a couple on the show together. All right. So Joseline, I told you last night, you've been making first since you've been on the show. since you first appeared, and now we here again. I got my man Isaiah over here for the re-up. Man, this is lovely. This is lovely. So what's been popping? The last time I hollered at you, we were talking about food, and you told us about 90 things that you didn't like, Joseline. And the last time I hollered at Isaiah on the show, we were talking about football. We're talking about them sorry ass Detroit Lions.
I don't know who those people are.
So, but. Hey, what's been up with y'all, man? What's been going on?
Yeah.
Just grinding, man. Just same old same. Like, about to get a workout in. Soon as we get done with y'all, just same old same grinding, trying to get on show. She got a bunch of good stuff coming up, so proud of her. So that's pretty much it.
All right, Joss.
Yeah, like you said, we went getting our name out here, trying to get to some new places, stuff like that. We've been working hard, putting in extra work because, we're trying to make 2022 our bitch,
I feel that. So, look, I've been watching y'all, Josh. You've been out there in Vegas, you know what I'm saying? Tex, you've been everywhere yourself. I just seen you at Paradigm. Not too long ago, you bought in the Michigan flag and, basically put the crowd head up with that shit. And then y'all had a mixed tag team match recently with OWA for the big game, the big match, I should say. Y'all were going up against Jeffrey John, and I want to say Big Al.
Alice Crowley, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that was the first time I ever had seen y'all tag together. So I was live in attendance for that, man. I'm just sitting here watching this match, and I'm like, God damn, please don't fuck him up too bad. And before I keep this head, you done knock the shit out of him. Call God, as you would say. But the match itself was definitely on point. It's the first time I've seen y'all do that. So can we look forward to more mixed tag matches from you two?
Yeah, the goal is, we trying to establish ourselves as a tag team, together. Like we want to work more places together. So we're trying to have places like, hey, rather y'all want us as singles. If y'all want us as singles, that's fine. But we're trying to be a tag team too. So hopefully, as the year progresses, we'll be able to tag more places together. And, beat the fuck out of all the other tag teams, other couples and shit. So we can establish that we're the superior team.
So basically, y'all just going out there just fucking people up, just let them know, hey, look, just in case you forgot, 2022 is our bitch.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Couldn't say it better.
I just want to make sure there's no, misconstruation. I don't want anyone to think that 2022 is their bitch when it's y'all bitch. You know,
Yep.
because we can't have problems out here. You know, people get popped over shit like that. So I just want to make sure.
Well, you know, if it is a problem, you know, we meet them, we'll address it, and you know, get the point across that way.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna
We
get
want
down
all the
and lay
smoke.
down.
Yep.
And then the cleanup crew is going to have to mop them out of the ring. Just saying.
Hey,
Yep.
you know, they know what they signed up for.
They already knew coming in there with that ass whoop.
See?
So, look, Josh, I got to say I'm proud of both of y'all. Recently, I've been seeing a lot of y'all matches. I've been having the chance to make it out there.
Now, why would he do that?
Who that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Hold on. Let's see, we go over there.
Down there?
Yeah, give us one. We about to move down.
Okay.
Right there. Yeah, I don't know why he.
Who turned on
It's on the
that?
banger though, but still.
I don't know.
It's a good
I
beat.
don't know. Yeah, we was sitting there and he just started shit on like the speaker on.
All right. Well, whoever it is, you got to see me next show. Straight up. All right. So I'm gonna count us back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I gotta say I'm proud of y'all. I got the chance to go ahead and come to a lot of your shows recently here with AIW. I can say that a lot of growth and progression. Josh, let's go to Isaiah first. Bro, you debuted in a dark match. And the crowd went crazy. You had a packed house. There was your not your debut. But how was that for you?
I didn't know what to expect. Like I was like I've been to damn near all the shows this year, so I've seen like the kind of turnouts that they have. But for a dark match, it kind of like set me back a little bit because it felt like I was part of the show, and then to get the reception or the reaction I did to just the match, I'm like really grateful and thankful for it. So just trying to continue the momentum, keep building off of it.
Joseline, that night, you also had a match with Riley Rose, which was crazy because you had did an interview with We Love Wrestling the day before, and then I dropped the interview with Riley Rose. Both of y'all was just trading off shots inside, the promos at the end. But man, that reception that you got from that crowd was crazy.
Absolutely. You want to talk about somebody who has been on a roll lately here in AIW. Listen, these two have been heated lately on Twitter at each other. Of course, no strangers to each other. Both of them at the AIW Academy. Just taking a sip of water, having to spit all over this equipment. Was not expecting that.
So, man.
God damn. All them haymakers and stuff didn't even get him a chance to get up. Not even a chance to say anything. He just bam, bam, bam.
But the crazy part, like, that was right after the damn bell rang. Like, she wastes no time. She's like, fuck it. I just want to make sure that you know that all next year, 2022 is my big, and I'm starting off with you.
And he was 2022.
That's all Joseline seen inside the match. It's like, yep, that's you. You also had a match with Thunder Rosa. How was that match with Thunder Rosa? Because you gained a lot of knowledge. I mean, just watching that match with you two, I was so happy for you because, you know, to go in with a legend in the game, you know, up and coming legend in the game herself, Thunder Rosa, inside the ring and the spotlight that y'all had on that. So how was that for you having that match?
It was dope. Like when they told me that I was gonna have the match, I was just like, oh y'all joking. I'm like, y'all playing. So, you know, I didn't believe him until Thornton put the match flyer out, and I was like, oh shit, like they're not playing. So you know, they was just like, you know, you've been killing it all year. So we throwing you back in the fire how we did with your debut match against, you know, Allison Kerr. And, you know, we know you're gonna kill it. So, you know, having the match, you know, I was excited. Obviously, I was nervous, but, you know, this is a big moment for me. But, you know, the roster actually, you know, rallied behind me. It was like, you know, you're gonna do so good. Obviously, you know, he talked me up and stuff. And then, you know, actually having the match, it went so well, and she loved it and I loved it and stuff. And obviously the crowd was super into it. And it was dope to have that moment. And then it was dope to come. Sorry. It was dope to come back to the back. And watch your headphones. Thank you. Yeah. It was dope to come to the back, and again, everybody on the roster, you know, super proud of me and stuff. And, you know, and then, you know, she said that again, like she loved the match and whatnot. So it was really dope to have that match. And I would definitely like to wrestle her again sometime this year. And she definitely wants to come back to AIW. So maybe it'll happen this year. Who knows? I can't hear you. Okay.
I'm definitely crossing my fingers, hoping that, you know, that can happen again. Like I said, like that day, I was like, yo, and I was like, I want to say 3 weeks until I had my surgery. So, like, I was like tremendous pain. I was like, but screw it, you know, I'm gonna get out there. I'm like, I gotta see this match. I gotta see Josh go up against, you know, Thunder Rosa, because you facing these women that have went on to make names for themselves at AEW and Impact Wrestling and things like that. You know, people outside looking in don't understand. Like that's not only that it's a learning trait, it's also definitely good build up to your resume anytime you go forward. So, you know, that was something that I definitely enjoyed. Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
Bro, listen, I'm getting to the point where I'm just tired of seeing you like knock people out, because while I'm there, like, I'm usually praying. I'm praying that whoever you knock out wake up, because when I see the impact, bro, and I hear the impact, the first thing that goes in my head, ooh, he did. Like, he did. Like, you know, I need 6 people. Let's go ahead, throw them inside the castle, go ahead and do a little dance and shit. Like, when I see it, the whole 9 yards, like, I mean, if you haven't seen Isaiah Broner knock somebody the fuck out, let me just give y'all like a sample of what I'm talking about. Okay, so sample number 1. Okay, that's 1. Sample number 2, and this was more recent. And then my favorite one, personally, had to be Filthy Tom Lawler.
Yeah, let me see.
The fuck?
Damn.
My God, listen.
Does he still have all his teeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but you knocked the spirit out of him because like I seen his spirit literally come out when you hit him. Like I don't know if y'all seen that.
Yeah, let me
Just
see.
pay attention. Look,
The fuck?
you see his spirit? You see his spirit just now?
He was sweaty right then and there before, but you just dried him up. Like all that shit just flew all the way off him, like it went somewhere else.
Bro, that wasn't just his sweat. That was his spirit, bro. Like that was a whole Doctor Strange moment. Like you know, Doctor Strange take the body out and the motherfucker be laying over there. I was sitting there looking like, God damn. But your impact in that strength, I mean, of course, playing football before, and then you constantly be sitting inside the gym. I see you every single day posting up. Like, you do not play when it comes down to this gym shit at all. So I want to throw that out. Second thing I want to go ahead and throw out there, man. You made your debut for OWA a few months ago. You made your debut for OWA, and well, last year I should say, for the tournament.
Yep.
The Crown Your Champion. Now we fast forward to this year, and it's Good Trouble Volume 3. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if y'all have not seen Good Trouble, go back and watch Volume 1 and watch Volume 2. Y'all know exactly what we talk about when we say Good Trouble. So, you know, that's bad trouble, but that's good trouble. And this is the good trouble I'm planning to get into. So, with that being said, my dude, both you and Ja were announced as competitors coming up. As soon as I got the word that y'all were going to be in it, immediately I said, "Yo, say less. I got to get behind this event. Say less." Like there's no question that you got to ask. So you got announced, and Mysterious Q got announced. So when that happened, I was like, you got these two big hots. It's not the rain. I think it's no better but to go ahead and put these two facing off, you know, one-on-one. And immediately when I thought that in my head, they brought me this right here. So this match is going to be sponsored by Pixie Pig. So tell me a little bit about Pixie Pig, and is this your first time going up against Mysterious here?
Shout out to Pixie Pig. Like they just sent me a care package with the lotions and the shirt and all that. So I appreciate them. Appreciate them for not only sponsoring me, sponsoring Josh and all the other workers today, sponsoring for the event. And yeah, it is like I wanted this match for like about a year now. Like when I first went down to do Pele in Texas, that was my first time seeing him like live. And then I went back down there again, saw him again. So I've been hoping for the match because it's a contrast of style. So like he's like extremely dope. So I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it because this is my first time seeing him live and actually tell me like, yo, these videos will do no justice. You gotta see him in the ring. You gotta see this cat. So I'm one of those people like once you hype it up to me, I'm gonna go check it out. After, you know, being optimistic, but I already know going in, you got yourself inside that match. So what can I expect from you going into this match against him?
Hard hitting. No, like people see me, I'm a lot quicker and faster than I get credited for. So like I can match up with him, whatever you want to do, I feel like I can do. So it's like wherever the match goes, I feel like in any style you want to go, I can do. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't done in front of people that if it leads to that, I'll do. But I just want to put on a good show, have a good match. Yeah, hell of a competitor. I'm just looking forward to showing my ass.
And of course, make it 22, you bitch as well.
I personally think he's just gonna knock that fucking mask off his head after that last shot I seen.
Gotta ease into it.
Baby steps.
Yeah, you gotta baby step that shit sometimes.
Gotta coordinate. Mushroom belt. Man. But so I can't wait to see this match. It's gonna be going down live, of course, inside Columbus at the King of Clubs. Make sure y'all get y'all tickets. Speaking of tickets, I have to shout out my man's over here, Doc Joe Brown, Pro Wrestling Talk for Pistons fans. If you're not following that podcast, please do. They actually bought 4 tickets for us to give away. So listen, if you're watching this episode or you listening to this episode, right? All you need to do is to get one of these tickets is slide inside my DMs for the tickets. Just the tickets. Nothing else outside of that. All right. Just the tickets. Slide in my DM for the tickets. It's going to be at Marks with Mike's on Twitter or IG. It's the name of the show. If you watching this or you listening to it, you can definitely spell this shit. Okay, it's not that hard. But yes, back to this. Josh, you was announced as well.
Oh, cute.
Go ahead, girl. Gotta be like, Mark, you go, girl. And so when you were announced, you know what I'm saying, I was like, all right, I already know I'm gonna be in the place. But Jocelyn's on the card. Oh shit, I gotta be there too. Because y'all know, like, I gotta come out and support y'all, and that's just me being real. Like, I've been trying to support y'all since day one type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm gonna keep going to support y'all as much as I can, whether that be here in Cleveland, Columbus, if I gotta slide through Detroit, it's whatever. But another competitor.
Not Detroit.
Not Detroit? Okay. Okay.
Somebody just told me that same thing. They're like, nah, you don't want to come here. Nah, we're good.
Yeah. I don't even be there.
Indiana. All right,
there you go. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Let's go to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, what Indiana, Pennsylvania. I'm gonna come out and try to do what I could do. But another person was announced for this match, and that was Brooke Valentine. So I gotta ask you, is this your first time meeting with her in the ring?
No, the very first Black Wrestlers Matter show in August 2020, we was in the triple threat, me, her, and Tootie.
And Tootie Lynn, that's right.
Yep.
And
so this is our first singles match against each other, though.
Got you.
Well, technically, when this show happens, it'll be our second because we wrestled the night before in St. Louis at Black Wrestlers Matter in the singles against each other. So we wrestled each other the whole weekend.
God damn. So all I can say is this. Try not to fuck up too bad the night before, okay? Go easy on each other because I need y'all to be able to make it a Good Trouble 3, okay? If y'all ain't seen Joseline inside the ring, y'all know that she holds back no punches. She can come at you from the side of the ring and just hit you with a crossbody while your ass laying inside the corner. Listen, she fights boys, okay? I'm just going to throw that out. She fights grown-ass men, okay? She don't give a fuck about my face. About your face. So, listen, I just need y'all to make it to Good Trouble, Volume 3. Please, if y'all watch it, if you're inside the St. Louis area, or if you want to go ahead and watch it, make sure you definitely watch Black Wrestling Matters Trey, okay? Make sure you go watch that. If you're inside the area, go support it. Do what you can to support this event. Support both of these events because this is definitely something that is big and significant for the culture. Not only for the culture, as people, but as wrestling, because you really do not see collectives like this showcasing Black talent. And, that's something that is rarely done. and it needs to be done more often. So please support both of these events coming up.
Not to mention, though, I mean, you're not paying like top dollars if you would go to like a main promotion like that you would see on TV for stage shows. You're not paying that much at all, so it's very inexpensive. So you don't have to worry about breaking the bank.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see good quality matches for a reasonable price.
Yeah, you're not gonna break the bank. Maybe at the merch table, cheap ass motherfuckers. Go out there and buy some merch. If you are at events, buy
we
merch.
have some merch by then. So yeah, buy our shit.
Yeah.
Please don't make me come get you.
Spend that cash, money.
You're gonna have that money in your hand today. Y'all gonna have my money today or somebody.
Yeah, we don't need to finish that last part.
I'm not.
That's going to be a Smack in the Raw type deal there. Got to mention it many times something dirty comes up.
No, but so I am definitely happy to see this. So I can already tell you what I know what to expect from this match. I'm going to watch Black Wrestling Matters Trey. I'm going to call it that. I'm gonna make sure I go watch that as well the night before. To be honest, I want to see if I can actually drive out there and make it. So y'all know I don't give a fuck about no driving. I'm inside the whip. I have my bar inside the back. Y'all know I get down the brown. It's a party without the ice. Okay, just gotta have a strong chest. But y'all know I'll get out there to see y'all. But with this event coming up, there were a lot of other names announced. Of course, the homie PB Smooth was announced. Sponsored by a foreign exotic woman. You know what? I'm gonna let that ride. I like that. You also got coming to there. You got JDX, another name that was mentioned. You also have AC Mack, who's going to be inside the building, returning again for the third time. You also have inside the match, compete inside the jump off, the tournament to go ahead to determine a number one contender for the OWA Heavyweight Championship, which is currently held by a trailer park. If y'all didn't know that, but you got Jack Price inside the match. Okay. You also have Tony Johnson,
Iceman. That's my guy right there.
and then you got the homie Stay Woke himself, Big Twan Tucker. So that's gonna be going down as well. But another name that was announced, which I didn't know that it would be possible. My people, we got ACH, sponsored by Hills. So
this is a hell of a show.
This is a hell of a show, man. Like this talent is stacked, and that's not even everybody that I announced. And I even announced all the matches because technically I'm not allowed to right now. But I just know that we're gonna have some dope matches coming up. I mean, this is gonna be one dope ass card. I'm telling you, if you can make it out to Columbus at the Kingdom Club, and I say go get your tickets, go to Ohio Wrestling Alliance Twitter page, Facebook page, or you can go ahead and go to their IG. The links inside the bio. It's go to Eventbrite. The tickets are inexpensive. I got 4 tickets to give away. But back to the conversation. A lot of things have been popping up inside the culture, hip hop and things like that. Of course, we have verzuz. So we're just gonna throw some names out there. We had Dipset versus Fox. Okay. You done had Bone Thugs versus 3 6 Mafia. You done had Fat Joe versus Ja Rule. You done had who else you had? You done had Shaka Khan,
Stephanie Mills.
I'm sorry, Stephanie Mills.
Yeah, Redman and Method Man.
Redman and Method Man. So these are just a few that I'm throwing out there. I'm gonna start off with you, Isaiah. What was your favorite, if you got one?
Honestly, it was the Locks and Dipset And it wasn't even like it wasn't competitive to me. I'm just like a huge Jadakiss fan. So like he watched him by himself. Like I don't even know why they did it, but for my entertainment, I'm highly thankful for that. Like it should have been Jadakiss and Cameron, but
Yeah, that's who it should have been. But you
yeah,
know they wouldn't do that.
because Joel's got what 2 hits, Jim got 1. Like
God,
it was nothing there. It was nothing there.
And Juel's got some other hits now. Don't do that like that, bro. You got
like
Whistle.
Hey, Jadakiss is in my top 5, so that's just where it's gonna stay.
You got
Whistle.
Whistle.
He got Whistle.
What's the other one?
See?
No. The one with Chris Breezy.
I'll give you that one. Back to the crib.
Yeah. Back to the crib.
So y'all struggling?
No.
I mean, he is part of the Dipset anthem. I mean, you know, that's like
that don't count. Hey, that one right there.
My thing was like why they just didn't play all that? Like they could have played Beamer Benz with Bentley. I mean, it's Lloyd Banks stuff, but could have played that. Yeah, you could have played it, but they let Jadakiss wash him, man. It was funny, but
it was though. I ain't gonna lie. Like when I seen it initially, like I was like, I want to say after like the first songs, I was like, yo, I'm gonna need y'all to hop inside y'all mixtape bag because these boys is cooking y'all ass, and it wasn't even these boys. It was really just Jada by himself because if you look on the stage, you know, Sheik Luke was basically on the stage like Teddy Riley hype man in the background, like just dancing and shit. You know, him between him and Freaky Zeke,
it just turned into a cipher basically. You know, Jadakiss versus everybody in Dipset. Just picked them all apart like it was a Thanksgiving Day turkey.
Yeah, it was terrible. They ain't been the same since.
Nah, it ain't. But the crazy part is that they're going on tour, but Jadakiss ran down the line and he basically told them boys,
his hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His footsteps, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack.
That's all I heard. Like, you know, and then Jewels got signed. He got signed on stage by I want to say by Jadakiss as well. And Jim Jones really didn't do much. He just had balling.
And he fell off the stage too.
Because he skipped leg day, see? So I won't skip leg day around here.
We all clearly seen him fall off. He's like, I didn't fall off the stage. He's trying to
I'm like, dog, we saw you. In 4K, we saw you.
Talk about somebody ain't fall.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Hey, bro, listen, we seen, everybody seen that shit, okay? Everybody seen that. But I think to me, one of the more funnier verses, I mean, because you also had the more recent one was
Bone and 3-6.
Bone and 3-6. Don't shake your head at that, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Hey, look, that did not go how I thought it was gonna go. I was like, man, Bone Thugs about to watch them. And they played none of the hits they had. And I was like, what are you doing?
Well, I mean, if you want to look at it as a technical aspect, Bone pretty much went through all their big number ones as, you know, 3-6 was picking them apart. So if you want to go by categorically picking somebody apart, 3-6 won that one. Bone just basically tried to go through everything all at once, even though I think Bone is more superior in my personal opinion, not just because I'm from Ohio, but, you know, I think 3-6 just basically did it strategically in that sense.
Yeah, that's all it was, because I was looking like, all right, first in the mud. All right, first in the mud. and it never came. And I was like, what are you doing?
But hey, at least they knew all their lyrics, though. I mean, they had Terrence Howard come out on their side, and Terrence Howard couldn't even do the song he was in the movie for. So
he was like, "Do what song? Me?
Talking about Terrence Howard's me."
Let
me tell you something, man. I came out here to rap for y'all, man. No, but listen, bro. I think my to me, like, honestly, I think it could have been better. I just don't think they should have went up against 3-6 because, and here's where I gotta go ahead and disagree with all y'all. Okay, first and foremost, I am from the South. I just reside in Ohio, but I am from the South. Okay, and when I say I'm from the South, I mean that you may catch me riding down the street, bumping some 3-6 Mafia. You may catch me riding down the street, bumping some Trick Daddy, some Ace Hood, some Triple J,
8-Ball and MJG.
8-Ball MJ, yeah, like you're gonna see me bumping that. So automatically going in, I already knew that 3-6 was gonna cook these boys, and only because I don't get me wrong, I love Bone. Like I got a whole Bone playlist, but I think their better verses would have been against someone like Do or Die. You know what I'm saying? Do or Die, or Twister. Something like that, maybe Busta Rhymes. But
it's really hard to go. It's really hard to go group for group. It's kind of impossible because if you look at all the groups, a lot of them don't have like a ton of number ones. Not even Crucial Conflict has
It's not even that. It's not even that. 3-6 bag is too heavy to compete with Bone Thugs bag. 3-6 don't work. Now, don't get me wrong. Bone has worked with Easy, Pop, and Biggie. No one else in the game could say that they worked with all three of them people.
The only way they was gonna win that if one of them showed up on stage that night. I was like,
we need some Coachella holograms coming out on stage for that.
Yeah, after Terrence Howard came out, I was like, they got to bring Easy out now. That's the only way this shit gonna work.
Well, I mean, they did bring out his son, but I mean, kind of not the same thing. I mean,
No, they was like, is that? No, that's not the
guy. God damn it. You again. No, but shout out to her though. But no, to me, I think the best thing for them in that situation would have been to just cut it down to 10 songs. Because you look at they bad, you working with Wayne, you got songs with Wiz, you got songs with Project Pat, you got songs with Lil Flip, you got songs with
He hate Lil Flip.
I didn't even know Lil Flip was still alive, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, who
He hate Lil Flip.
I was like, who
you don't like Lil Flip?
He hate Lil Flip.
I was like, man, you about 45. My first song, you like 45. You just take that little off now.
What was the guy that came out? He was what was the other guy that came out? I forget who he was, but his name was like Do Something or whatever. He was the heavyset guy that came out with the baseball hat on.
Yeah. He was on there. I mean, they whole entire lineup that they had. I mean, they had a roster, bro, and there was no way that. I mean, the only way they could have won that match is if they bought out Game. If they would have bought out Game and did Celebration.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
See? They needed you.
They should have bought out Game. They should have bought out Chris Brown.
They should have brought E40. E40 could have came out because he did one song Gangsta Boo before, and that was a banger right there.
No. I ain't talking about.
You talking about?
I'm talking about Bone.
I was talking about 3-6 though. I mean, if they would have brought out him, that would have been pretty sweet.
Shit, they already won. Like they don't need no more motherfuckers coming out for them. Okay?
I know, but after that little battle, man, they should have rubbed it in a little bit more.
No.
He was busy would have really flipped out on them. Well, y'all got him too.
Hey, listen, Busy. Man, that motherfucker said, listen, before we get started, you an ugly motherfucker gonna stop mocking you out. Shake the fuck up.
Hey, she was back there like, you ain't take your medicine today. I was like, oh shit.
You
went to medicine?
That motherfucker swallowed that bottle of water.
You could tell as soon as she kept repeating that, man, he got more pissed off by the second.
Yeah, like, as soon as she said you ain't taking your medicine, I was like, well, it's a wrap on this one. Nobody's getting paid tonight, baby.
Hey.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
Straight up. I mean, straight up. Okay, so those two, along with I mean, what about what about Bow Wow and Soulja Boy?
All right, man. First off, this guy played the same song 4 different times. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I was like, what are you doing? But
I'm glad I
was
missed that
entertained. I just wanted him to yell at people. Like, I was happy because he just kept yelling at Bow Wow. So I was like really satisfied with that one. My number 2 is Keep Sweating, Bobby Brown.
Man, them drunk ass uncles at the barbecue, boy.
I'm a fan of dysfunction. So that shit made my night. Bobby.
And if you did not know, New Edition is going out on tour with Jodeci and Charlie Wilson. That's gonna be
terrible. That is. I give him like 3 dates and it's gonna fall apart. Now is Bobby Brown gonna be with him?
Yeah, Bobby gonna be
they're all gonna be there. Him and Johnny Gill.
They know damn well Bobby can't do them steps no more.
Stop it, bro. Stop it. Bobby can still dance.
No, he can't.
Hey, you know what? After all the shit that he's been through with, his family and stuff like that, I give him a lot of credit for getting back out there, man. It's got to take a lot just to get back out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it go well, man. Every little step shit. Literally. that's literal now. He's literally taking every little step.
Uncle Charlie is the last living member of the Gap Band too, because the other guy just passed away, and I think it was one of his brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
hopefully they pull it off, man.
I'm more like concerned about Jodeci. I'm more concerned about them because, I done seen Casey.
The chicken wing.
I done seen Casey in the middle of the crowd. Give me that. And with the steak, ate the chicken. I was like, bro, you done set us back.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
that's some shit I would do though.
I might come to the ring like that for the trouble. I don't know who's gonna carry me, but we gonna
give me that shit. I worked up an appetite. I'm hungry.
Yeah, get me out of here,
man.
And then you try to nonchalantly cover up your face as you're eating it, just like that. You already got caught, but you're trying to cover the shit up.
Get the camera on my face.
That shit, I'm telling you, like, if y'all have not seen that clip, I highly suggest y'all go see that clip. It's on YouTube. Maybe before we finish with this show, I'll go ahead and drop that clip for y'all. But that gotta be like literally when I saw it, I thought it was a skit from Chappelle Show. Like, because that's some shit that you expect to see on Chappelle Show. Like,
kind of like where you seen what's his name, Tyrone Biggums picking up the piece of the payday that was supposed to be
like, I'm not gonna lie, that
was like melted Snickers or whatever it was.
That like some Tyrone Biggums shit. Like, he just walked through the crowd like, that's chicken. Let me get it. Like, when I seen that, I was like, this motherfucker gotta be tripping. Okay. So Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, to me, I dug it only because I remember these songs. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, I wasn't all the let me hold shit. Like, I ain't gonna be that one. I ain't gonna be that one. Like, I'm not gonna be the one like who said when I heard you ain't ride, you ain't fly, you ain't bumping. Like, man, like, I'm not gonna be that one to say that the song was whack. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was bumping that shit in my car, inside my Lincoln Town car. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would bump it inside the car by myself with nobody around, but I wouldn't bump it like going up to the corner store, like nothing like that.
Is that my man's playing Bow Wow?
Yeah, like, no. By myself, hard. Like, not out and about. No.
It's only cool when you're doing it by yourself, but when everybody else is around, you're like, yeah, man, let's try something else. Let's go for it.
I mean, everybody got a couple songs on their playlist. Like somebody else get a call. Like
except for me, I ain't got no saying on that one.
I can't even count on two hands of how many Bow Wow songs I actually remember. So you know,
so I ain't got no saying.
No.
Yeah, if you hear the stuff that she plays sometimes, like,
oh,
I woke up from naps. Like, what are you doing? It's like, you don't know this song? No, I know.
Yeah.
Speaking of music, though, I mean, like, well, what are you playing that he's like, I don't know what she's playing. I mean, what are you into? Like, what do you play nowadays? Is like, you know, out there.
Okay, so I mean, like, I like all types of genres of music, and most of them, you know, he pretty okay with. But then, you know, every now and then I hit him with some like techno music or some house music or some shit. And he's like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah, like for example, the other day I played Barbie Girl in the car. And he was like, "What the fuck is this?"
90s throwback.
Yeah. I like, this my shit. He was just looking at me in pure disgust, like, like, why are you playing this?
How do you go from trap music to Barbie? Like, I was just so confused. I still don't understand it now. Like, sitting here now, it's like, what are you doing?
Get some nieces and nephews and play that in front of them. They'd be like, what the
See, now my niece, she listened to every, like, whatever I listen to, she listened to it. So like for example, one of her favorite songs is "Got Your Money" by ODB. So, you know, some stuff I'll be like, dang, I should have played that in the car with her. But then other times I'll be like, all right, that's cool. But when that song come on, she be hyped, no matter where she at. Like, she stopped whatever she doing, and I just be like, damn, that's my fault. But
she just started singing it like one day, and we was talking. And I'm like, yeah. And then she said the name of the song. She just stopped talking to me. It's like, hey, there it is. I'm like,
I got one for you to test in front of her. Play "Bossy" by Khalees, and let's see if there's a transformation done.
She like
this
that song.
has been played in front of any little girl. You see a transformation. They just get that little bit of an attitude like that. I'm like, what the?
Yep. She like that song. I played that in front of her. She love that song.
man, go to bed.
We can't hear you.
Yo, that beat was tough. Bossy was tough.
It was.
I was like, and I wasn't, I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, Khalees, you know, at that time, her and Nas had broken up and all. Well, you know, they didn't break up then. But, you know, when that song came out, you know, Milkshake was out first. And that Bossy hit, I was like,
okay. Man, she 2 for 2. I'm like, all right.
Yeah. All right, yeah. I can rock with this. And then, you know, she had Too Short on there, like, you know, I can rock. All right, so also, speaking of that, what was, to me, to you, what was one of the wackest movies that came out in the last 3 years that you spent your money on? Yeah. That you either spent your money on or you streamed it and you were like, damn, I can't get these 2 hours back in my life.
I don't know. That's a good question. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Lately, I've been into watching, you know, like low budget movies and Nigerian movies. Like, they be terrible, but they be good at the same time. So it's like,
did you see the one? Did you see the one where the dude pulled up on him and he was on the bicycle and he shot him? And he shot him like 3. He shot him like 3 or 4 times, right? And after he shot him, he got out he literally parked his bike before he fell, laid out. When I say that shit had to be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
No, but we need to watch that. You need to tell us what that's called.
I'll find that one.
Yeah, you gotta see it. You gotta see it.
I ain't gonna say the movie was terrible, but like the production was like I forgot it was a Tyler Perry movie on Netflix, And they said he shot it in 5 days, and I believe it because
Did we watch it together?
I don't think so. I don't. Yeah, I know Felicia Rashad was in it. And like one scene, like you could see the microphone at the bottom of the what's her name. Then like another scene, she was in the bed.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I can't
she
remember
put her
what
slippers
it was
on.
called.
She was talking. She put her slippers on, and then she walked down the stairs barefoot. I'm like, what the fuck? Who edited this shit? Yeah, Tyler Perry he got his $1 billion. He don't care no more. So.
Anytime I hear the name Tyler Perry, I'm expecting Medea to jump out of somewhere. Just saying.
Yeah, man.
I hate Medea movies.
I was like, man, this guy is really. Yeah, that one. And then I watched after the new Dolomite on Netflix came out. I went and watched the old one. It was terrible, but I just couldn't stop watching it, man. Like this. Like I see why they didn't want to put you in the theaters, bro. Like this shit is awful.
Whoa!
My name is Joe Blow.
You didn't like Eddie Murphy?
No, I like that one. I went and watched the original ones after I watched it. Cause I was like, it couldn't have been that bad. It was that bad. So I'm like, man.
I feel you on Tyler Perry. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't knock the man hustle. This man bought acres of land. Like, he about to have his own damn city. Like, that's crazy. You know, production company, production lot. I mean, he really out here creating, jobs and opportunities. But I checked out of Medea movies. I want to say after Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Like I checked out. And the reason why I checked out is because my mom had all the plays coming out. So I seen every play. Okay. Every play. I seen the one with Lil Gary from Silk. I seen the one that had what's the name from Backstreet in it. Like I done seen all these plays. And when I see the movies, it's like, nah, they should let that shit alone. So anytime I see a movie, it's like my automatic eye is like, nah, I'm good. Don't be wrong. It's like, hey, do you keep doing that as long as you provide a job? Hey, you may even cast me inside a movie. Just know that I'm not about to oil up my body like I'm seeing the movie.
I'm proud to say that I've never seen a Medea movie because I was kind of spending the whole guys dressing up as females when Big Mama's House was done with. So I'm good on that. It's really not funny to me. I just it's kind of overdone in Hollywood, if you ask me.
Yeah, keep it that way, man. You ain't missing nothing.
Nah, you're not. Listen, those are hours of my lives that we cannot get back. It's done. It's done. Last question, and this is for the both of y'all. No, matter of fact, this is for you, Josh, because I need your opinion on this, right? Okay. Drums or flats?
Flats.
Okay.
I eat my flats and his flats.
Oh, we just trade off. You know what I'm saying? See what I got to deal with.
But I mean, I eat drums. Like if it's more drums than flats, I take all the flats and I eat some of the drums, But flats.
Is he getting any of it?
And she will complain the whole time. Like she'll be chewing it like nasty ass drums.
I don't say that they nasty because I love chicken wings. He overdoing it right now. He being real dramatic.
Okay, but see, seeing as you said that, what place, in your opinion, has the best chicken wings?
Are we talking like local or are we talking like
whatever you're into? If you had a full tank of gas, and you needed to get it that damn bad, and you would be willing to drive anywhere to get it, where will you go to?
Oh, we are like on crackhead level. All right,
bet. This my kind of question because I love chicken wings. Okay, so my number one would be Mr. Wonderful's. They out in Maple Heights. They wings bang. It's like they sprinkle a little crack on it or something. I don't know what they doing to it, but it's crazy. And you also got to go to the hood for the best chicken wings. So it's like Mr. Wonderful's is one. Then it's Calypso's. It's on like 140th and St. Clair. That's funny because that dude just said East Cleveland, and Calypso's is like right by East Cleveland. And then it's a place called Kim's. They got really good wings too. So
I've heard of Kim's before.
Them my 3 right there. But if you want to go chain, you know, I really, really like Wingstop. That's like my favorite chain one right now, you know. But, you know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with you, Isaiah.
Wingstop. We went to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I didn't. We went to the spot at Myrtle Beach. What's the name of it?
Wild Wing Cafe. They wings. We went back to back. Like
originally, we went for the pizza.
No. That was somewhere else. That was Blaze Pizza.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. But anyway, man, like if you ever in Myrtle Beach, man, make sure you go down there.
It's 2 spots. It's the Blaze Pizza that's at the little strip that they got. That's I can't remember where on the strip it's at, but that's there. And then Wild Wing Cafe is in like North Myrtle Beach. Okay. So y'all ever in Myrtle Beach, go to those 2 spots. The wings bussin'. I will post the picture. I will send y'all the picture of the wings that we had because I had to take a picture of them.
Please do.
We had 30 wings, 6 different flavors. So good. And I think it was like $30 or some shit. Like it was so good. The Ohio State Clemson game.
Yeah,
$30 for 30 wings.
It's probably a little more, probably like 35. But
it wasn't
because we had sides too.
Yeah, so it was like 30.
But yeah, so but just the platter, I think it was like $30. So. But it's worth it. So worth it. So good.
Speaking of wings, so shout out to Wingstop. Shout out to Rose. Make sure y'all go out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
we need to start getting sponsors with all the names we're dropping here. Just saying.
For sure.
Somebody, anybody. LeBron, somebody, anyway.
Tuesday, but speaking of wings, Taco Bell just dropped some wings. Have you tried them, or are you gonna pass?
We did. We tried them.
Okay. Let's go with you first, Isaiah. Then we're gonna go with Josh. What was your reaction?
All right, they was good, but they hit real fast. Like, I don't know what they made them with, but it was like an hour later, I had to go to the bathroom. So I eat a lot. So I'm like, man, what's the chances? So we got like the next night, same thing happened. I was like, you know what? I don't think this is for me. Oh yeah, so they good, but
thanks for the heads up. I'm not trying them now.
Yeah, or be close to a toilet when you do.
Josh?
Yeah, like you said, they were good, but they hit definitely fast. And what's funny about it is, it was like midnight. Like we was like laying in the bed, and he was just like, "Taco Bell got wings? Oh, let's go get some right now." I'm like, right now. He's like, "Yeah, come on, get up, come on." So we went and got them at like midnight. But they were good though. They were good. I was surprised really. But yeah.
But an hour later,
they come on right through.
Whole surprise out the window.
As much as I love talking about food, I do have to ask a pro wrestling question.
I'm pretty sure both of y'all was just sitting there looking at each other.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought?
I do have a wrestling question for both of you guys, though. And this is something I've been thinking of for a minute. So let's say you were in a gauntlet match and you were guaranteed to become the champion of, you for the male division, you for the women's division. Who would be the 5 people that you've never faced that you would want to face in that match that you would automatically be able to just basically run through to get that championship? Who would be the 5 opponents you would choose?
Go ahead. I don't know. That's a good question.
Sign and Indy?
Anybody. As long as they're alive and they're active.
That's fair. Wait, hold on. So are we beating their ass, like just dogging their shit? Or
you're basically guaranteed a championship of, the women's division and the men's division. Like we're talking like the world heavyweight championship for, male and female.
Okay.
AJ. I still ain't got that match yet. Shit. Jacob Fatu, Bishop, Josh Bishop, Bonnie Keith, Keith Lee.
Damn, that's good.
That's a list.
What about you, Joseline?
All right, me. Let me see. Kiara Hogan. Anybody? Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, Jade Cargill, and who will be my last one? I don't know.
Good.
I
don't know.
Whoa.
Cool. Who will be my last one?
Oh, you said actor though. Never mind.
I mean, Swole actor.
Oh no, I know my last one. Trish.
Trish Adora.
No, Adora.
Oh, my bad, Trish. I'm like Stratus.
Great choices for both of you. Awesome.
See, I was about to get a match with Trish, but she wasn't.
You hear that, people? You hear that? Anybody listening? Book it. Make it happen.
Book it. I got a list. Book it. Book all of it.
I mean, anybody can get it, but you said 5, so.
Anybody.
Almost anybody, because some of these people, I don't know.
Hey, gauntlet matches are brutal. I've seen plenty of them.
They should throw him in there. I kick his ass too.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
she got amnesia how the first time went for her, so it's cool.
Psych. I ain't lose.
F5.
I ain't lose.
Sure. Y'all want to see the tape? I'll send it to y'all.
Hey, I was whooping his ass, but then my manager made me lose.
Yeah, blame it on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Blame it on the news. That's a feeling loose. Blame it on the show. That's a feeling low.
I was dogging his shit. I was dogging his shit out the gate to my manager.
See why you don't drink on Tuesdays?
That's crazy. You should drink every day.
Okay.
Y'all should do some stand-up. Just saying, y'all should do some stand-up.
Speaking of
couples wrestling and couples stand-up. Let's do it.
We really should. We actually pretty funny.
You drink, speaking of drinks, right? Mm-hmm. It was down to one choice only, and you got to drink this forever. You can't never switch to another liquor, another brand.
I know what he gonna say.
What is you drinking?
What am I saying?
You either gonna say Remy or Hennessy?
Nah, it gotta be one. You can't have both.
He gonna say Remy. That's his favorite. That's her favorite. He liked the dark liquor.
Remy boy.
And she gonna say Tito's.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Tito's.
Yeah. I don't drink dark liquor. Mm-mm.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with Tito's. I mean, but if I had to choose a vodka,
already know where this is going.
There ain't gonna be no damn Tito's.
It's gonna be effing vodka, my G.
Hey, that's just smooth. Hey, that's smooth.
Thank you. Listen, I had a whole ass argument on episode 200 with this guy. If you have seen him, call us, drop us inside the DMs, Ray the Juice Man. You can catch him sipping on the juice box, no straw, just a box in his mouth. Just a box in his mouth. He swore up and down that Ciroc tastes better than effing. And I said,
effing, but I'm not taking a chance. I bought Ciroc and I like Ciroc.
Look, I don't care. I'm just here to drink,
Personally, for me though, I'm a Jack Daniels guy. He's been my A1 since day one. Jack Daniels, number 7.
See, my dad used to drink Jack, and I snuck some when I was younger. Terrible. That's why I don't like dark liquor.
You weren't supposed to be doing it any goddamn way.
I was like,
First of all, how old were you?
Man, I had to be like 12 or so.
You acquired taste.
She trying to turn up at 12. I was in this case like.
I was like, nah, this trash. Ain't my dad drank everything straight, so it's like, nah, this thing. I can't do this.
He was drinking juice. God damn. Now, all right. Last question. I'm wrestling related. Y'all know I'm crazy as fuck. Name a moment in your life that you just knew I'm gonna get my ass beat as soon as I get home.
Ooh, shit.
As soon as you get home?
As soon as I get home.
Oh, I got a lot of them.
I got many. Yeah.
Oh, man. Let me think something that I wouldn't get incriminated on.
We're not going to tell anybody. We swear.
The statute of limitations passed, but you know, go ahead.
I got well, I guess I wasn't arrested. I was apprehended.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go into details with it. It was like criminal shit, but because I was like in 10th grade. So my mom always told me like if I ever got arrested, she wasn't gonna come down there and get me. She had to come down there and get me.
Sound like a black parent.
So, yeah, I was like, yeah, y'all can just leave me in here, bro. Like I'm good. Like
you could always say wrong place, wrong time. That does work out too sometimes.
Yeah, I'm like, do I gotta go home? And they was like, yeah. But yeah, because it took like
Later, guys.
See you. It took like it was like me and my best friend, my cousin, and another friend. We wound up getting chased by like 4 or 5 like cop cars. So I got tired. Yeah, so I got tired, man. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let the car hit me, and then when he get out the car, I'm gonna get up and run again. That damn car hit me. I was blown up. I just looked up. And it was like 5 cars. They like the cops from Reno 911 with the small shorts. Yeah, so not one of my proudest moments, man. But yeah, I used to like
small shorts.
Yeah, they see small shorts and little balls. I was like,
you gotta look up at this. Look up at this person.
Yeah, like bro, could she arrest me? Could you get out of here? But
get on the ground. Put that shit out my face, bro. Money and nuts is hanging out, by the way. God. All right. So when you got home, did you get your ass whooped?
No, I was bigger than my mom at that time. So I just but I thought I was, because like at that point, like anything she can like hit me with, like frying pans, shoes, candles, she, so I had to live looking over my shoulder for a couple of days.
You never know when that shit gonna come from. That shit like an RKO. That shit come out of nowhere.
I go over there tomorrow. She be like, remember that time you got arrested? Wham!
Mm-hmm. Catch your ass off guard all the time. Joseline, you said you have many of those stories. Name one time that you just said, damn, I know I'm gonna get my ass whooped as soon as I get home.
All right, so I was in like in the 11th grade, and I had gotten into a fight. It was right before the track meet. I had gotten into a fight like an hour before the track meet started.
Shit.
So they was like,
go ahead.
So they wound up saying, I couldn't run and stuff. And I got sent to the office. So I didn't know my mom was coming to the meet. So she was already there. And she was looking for me for a long ass time. And they had announced over the
we don't get any of your insight. We don't get to learn at the feet of the master.
I'm just here.
They announced over the little PA system that I wasn't running because I got suspended. So first of all, I'm like, no, why the fuck would y'all? Why would y'all announce that I got suspended?
Damn, they done snitched on you.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I got suspended. And,
see your mama inside the crowd. Oh, look, there she is. Joseline might be running today because she got suspended.
She's the only mother in the crowd that's having veins pop out of her neck right now because she's that pissed off.
So I'm like, all right. Well, I'm about to just go home. So they suspended me and they gave me a little suspension paper or whatever. And I came out the principal office and my mom was standing in the hallway, mad. And I'm like, oh shit, like, like she's about to kill me. So the first thing I said, I was like, let me explain. And then she like, I don't want to hear shit. Go get in the fucking car. So I'm like, damn. Like, she gonna call my dad, and they just gonna jay me when we get home. I'm like, look. It's a good reason for why we got into a fight. She was like, what y'all get into a fight for? And then I was like, well, I was saying something to her, and she kept cutting me off. And I'm like, if you cut me off again, I'm gonna hit you in your face. And she cut me off again. So I punched her and I started beating her up. And then my mom like, she just looked at me for like 2 minutes. She like, that's not a fucking good reason. She like, I can't wait till we get home. So you tell your dad that shit.
I got a question about the fight though. When you hit her, did she go flying in the chair like that one dude did? And did you throw like a flying cross body like at 100 miles an hour too?
I punched her and she fell into like the little garage door.
See, that was like the before, and we just seen like the after like years later. So that's pretty sweet. It's like it followed you through life.
I punched her to the ground. She
same moveset,
yep.
like 100%.
Yep, because she got on the ground. I started fucking punching her and shit on the ground and shit. So yeah, pretty much. But I told my dad. I told my dad the story, but my dad thought it was funny. So I was just like, whoo. So I was just like, whoo. I thought I was gonna get my ass beat, but I did, because they'll be playing about the unprovoked fights. But I just feel like, I was provoked because I feel like she was being disrespectful. But it's one of those things. And another one, real quick, they used to go to parent-teacher conference every year, right? So I got really good grades. We had to sign a contract. You got to have at least a 3.0 to do extracurricular activities. But they didn't say you had to have good behavior, right? So we didn't sign for that. So I had really good grades, but I was always acting the fool at school. So every parent-teacher conference every year, it's like, they just tell them like my behavior is awful. They're like, oh, she's always eating in class, she's always cutting up, blah blah blah. But her grades are excellent. She's one of my top students grade wise. And I'm like, now y'all know they ain't hear none of that shit. They heard my behavior. So every year they would dog me every year. I'm like, stop coming. It's not gonna change.
This is just me. Accept this.
Accept me for who I am, baby.
Right. Like, it's not going to change. Why do y'all keep coming? I was trying to get cussed out. He like, why you ain't misbehave? Like, why would I do that?
Like God damn.
Why would I do that?
I'm like, why won't you just stop? Like, she's like, why would I do that? I'm like, the fuck,
why?
Okay.
Listen, man. Look, goddamn. I'm gonna tell you about a moment, and then I'm gonna take us home in a second. I knew I was gonna get my ass beat. Just knew it. I was inside the 7th grade. I'll never forget this shit. There was a girl that I wanted to press. Whatever. After school, I'm at the local Walmart. This is back in Florida, of course. So she was like, go in there and grab me something. I'm like, I ain't got no money. Just take it. Listen, in 7th grade, don't get me wrong, like, I wasn't really out there hustling in 7th grade. I didn't start to hustle till I got to 8th grade. So I was like, all right, first time, I ain't never stole shit before in my life. This is my first and only time stealing, right? I go inside Walmart. I pick me out something, and I got her shit. So I had an afro back then, so I grabbed me a pick. Walmart had the 3-pack with the big pick, the little medium size one, the small one.
The small one.
Yeah. So I grabbed a 3-pack. Boom. So she wanted some chocolate. So I go to the candy aisle. Back then Walmart had the candy aisle. You get the whole, the regular size candy bars, like the whole, I think you had like a 6-pack. Back then, that shit was like for a 6-pack, you get a 6-pack of regular size chocolate bars like for $4 or $5. Now, you got to spend goddamn $9.99, but of course,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
It's the COVID price.
I digress, but back to the story. So I grabbed the chocolate. I got the picks, the little 3-pack of picks or whatever. and I think I grabbed. Oh, on the way out, I grabbed the Kit Kat at the time that just came out with the big Kit Kat. And this is like the unveiling. Now, the big Kit Kat back then to me was a little bit more bigger than the one we got now, but that's a different story. So I'm walking out the store or whatever. First of all, I'm 6'4", or no, I was 6'4" at the time, yeah, in middle school. So I'm walking out the front door. All I hear is, "Hey, buddy." I seen that, right? Seen what?
What you talking about?
Now the girl that I'm trying to press to give her the shit, I don't got ready to give her the bag, and all I hear was, "Hey, buddy." I seen that, right? She took off. Like she already knew what it was. So, yep, back inside with me. So I go inside a little office. Loss prevention officer see me. It's like, is your mom at home? Dad at home? I was like, well, my dad's in West Palm, but my mom, she home. Now at this time, my mama didn't have no car, right? Good thing is that we lived in walking distance to the Walmart. Like when I say walking distance, maybe 5 minutes, if that, to walk there, right? My mom, after they called her because they wouldn't let me talk to her, it's like, "Yes, are you the parent of Jermaine?" It's like, "Yes, I am." Yeah, we're here at the Walmart, and we called him shoplifting. They made sure they said shoplifting like loud. We called him shoplifting. We're gonna need you to come up here to go ahead and take him home. So imagine walking those little 5 minutes across the street, and whatever. She gets to the Walmart. Now I'm gonna get to the irony of the whole story. So you out here stealing candy and pigs? Now here is the irony of the story. So they're like, "Listen, we're gonna trespass him. He can only come back to the store." Now I didn't know back then the trespass only lasted 1 year, right? So I couldn't go there to run to the store. My mama needed me to run to the store, all that stuff. So as we walking across the street, in my head, damn, she about to beat my ass. I know she about to beat my ass. She beat my ass. Literally walking from Walmart all the way till we got to the house. And mind you, I stayed on the second floor. So up the stairs, inside the house. Now, as we walking inside the house, here's the irony of the whole story. My mama was a candy lady. Why am I stealing chocolate? Number one. My mom went to school for cosmetology, so she had all the hair stuff inside the lunchroom room. Combs, rat tail combs, hair picks, all this stuff. So literally, I got my ass whooped for nothing. I could have literally got all this chocolate and these hair picks, but no, I wanted to press some girl, and I have not seen or talked to this girl probably since 9th grade. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like every time I seen her, I just shook my head like, it's gonna leave me hanging. You want to go try to defend me? It's gonna take off running.
She's
but,
like,
I don't know. Like, and for a big girl, like she could run. Them little legs was just moving like this, and all I seen was just the bottom of her feet. She was gone, like she took off. But yeah, that was the one time that I knew I was gonna get my ass whooped, and I got my ass whooped. But it's been a lovely pleasure having y'all both on. Gotta go ahead and say this one more time. Listen, if y'all do not know, make sure y'all most definitely get y'all tickets, okay? Get y'all tickets to OWA's Good Trouble, okay? Good Trouble, Part 3, okay? This is the third time around. 3 times, as the EDP would say. But yeah, this is the third time around, okay? If you have not seen Good Trouble, Volume 1 and Volume 2, go ahead and go to IWTV. Get your subscription. Go watch it. If you have not seen Joseline or Isaiah in action, guess what? You can also go to IWTV and go watch it. But also, if you are out there, make sure y'all get y'all tickets to Also, Black Wrestling Matter 3. Go get your tickets to that. If you can't get your tickets, go ahead and watch it when it does come out. Go ahead and support it in any way that you can. Both of these events will be going on simultaneously, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, one inside St. Louis, one in Columbus. So make sure that y'all are there to support it. But most definitely make sure that y'all follow both Joseline and Isaiah. Let the people know where they can follow you at, Joseline.
On Twitter, you can follow me at Jos_E_Navarro. Instagram is Joseline__Navarro. And then, you can add me on Facebook. I don't really be on there much anymore, but it's Joseline Navarro.
And she is one of the most outspoken people on Twitter, so you'll see some interesting stuff on there.
For sure.
Listen. We already know why your ass don't be on Facebook, so we just gonna leave that shit right there. You gonna leave it right there. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it, but we know. Isaiah, let the people know where they can follow you at, homie.
Isaiah Broner on Twitter and on Facebook and on Instagram, Isaiah Broner 313. You can find me on there. Also, if you go on any of the Death Threat Army, any of them pages, you'll see me on there, YouTube and all that good stuff.
Okay. And once again, like I said before, make sure that y'all do tune in to both of these matches happening February 20th. Of course, we do have Isaiah in action going up against Mysterious Cube. That will be going down, of course, Sunday, February 20, 2022 at the King of Clubs, located at 6552 Bush Boulevard, Columbus, Ohio, 43229. And also make sure that you are there in attendance for none other than Mrs. I've been beating ass since 7th grade. Joseline Navarro going up against Brooke Valentine. They're going to be doing this 2 times, once at Black Wrestling Matter 3 and also here at Good Trouble Volume 3. Of course, same exact thing. Make sure you definitely get your tickets available at Eventbrite. But with that being said, look, last PSA, you already know what we do every single time. Look, too much negativity can have you mentally can have you unbalanced mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Make sure y'all spread more positive vibes. It takes very little to pick someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about logic inside that message. It can be easy as telling someone something good about themselves, getting some positive reinforcement. Or you can go to whatmaneuver.net and go ahead and purchase the Positive Vibes apparel, okay? It is available. We got it inside sweaters, onesies. We got it inside tank tops, V-necks, you name it. You ain't got to buy it for you. Go ahead and buy it for somebody who may be going through a rough time and needs that positive reinforcement. They can look down at your chest and say, boom, positive vibes only. Shout out to Honey, all the way out there in Florida. But with that being said, second PSA, of course, we've been telling y'all this shit since the pandemic. This shit is real out here, okay? We on the remix of the remix of the remix of the remix, okay? We done went from DJ Khaled, we done went to Diddy, we done went to DJ Holiday, we done went to DJ Drummer. Look, 4th remix. So we're gonna tell y'all right now with this new variant, it's the same message, okay? Wash your hands, but most importantly, wash your ass. Come on, tell them.
Wash your ass, please.
What to say? What you got to use when you doing all that? You got to use
a washcloth, soap.
Use some damn soap. But most importantly, make sure that you are doing it from face to ass, and not ass to face. Okay?
I specifically care about the hygiene, though, man. Just because you're washing all that, you need to still put on some deodorant, get some body spray. Because if you're sitting in the front row of a wrestling show,
nobody wants to smell that, bro.
The people in the ring are sweating enough it is, but they still smell better than the people in the audience. They don't want to be smelling that nasty shit.
And don't let me smell you, because I'm gonna say something to you.
See, she will. She will. No fucks given.
Personally, I ain't never had that problem because your boy smell like Bath and Body Works and cocoa butter. But with that being said, listen, it is important. Wash your hands wash your ass. Use soap from face to ass, not ass to face. Okay, you don't want no bum bump on your lip from wiping your face. You're gonna wipe your ass. That's ass backwards, literally ass backwards. Okay, from face to ass, not ass to face. Throw on some deodorant. Throw on all that shit. Nobody want to smell your musty ass at the show. Okay, if you come there and your ass is ranked, I'm gonna point your ass out, and I'm gonna matter of fact, let me go ahead and holler at Pixie Pig, because I'm pretty sure they got lotion, deodorant, and all of that. So if Pixie Pig gonna be there, if your ass is stink, if one of y'all come there stink, I'm gonna holler at Pixie Pig, and I'm gonna give you the same care package that they gave Joseline and Isaiah, and maybe they can help you out. But on that note, look, we love y'all. Keep on doing what y'all doing. Make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all following Joseline Navarro. Make sure y'all following Isaiah Broner. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we out this piece. Peace, right? So we out, and we gonna catch y'all. You know what I'm saying?